Insurance doesn't have to be a headache. Hodinkee Insurance is the fastest and easiest way to protect the watches you love. So, what are you waiting for? Sign up today.
Working with my father has always been a good experience. Grand Central Watch is a watch repair shop that was started by my grandfather in 1952 and then passed down to my father and then to me. We've been in the same location in Grand Central Terminal for 7 decades, and we specialize in watch service and the reselling of vintage and modern timepieces. I really wanted to try this to get it out of my system. And there was something about being there and being with my father and the way he kind of relied on me from an early on. So once I felt that kind of pressure of not letting him down, it became hard to leave.
I've been in this business for pretty much almost the 70 years, believe it or not. My father developed the business here. So I was maybe about 9 years old when I first would come to the store in Grand Central, and 70 years later I'm coming in and helping my son out a little.
I don't think he wanted me to come into the business. I really don't. I think that, maybe he was just worried how it would be to be with me in such tight quarters. I mean, I think we both have good hearts, but we're just very different personality types. And we've always gotten along, probably more so because of my dad.
I think even the fact that we share the business has brought us even closer together, because we've spent most of our life at work, more time than most people spend with their children.
So my kids kind of have their own paths laid out. I never really wanted to push them into coming here. They both interned here. They got to see and feel what it's all about. But being in the store, and especially where we work underground, no daylight, where our business has been for 70 years, it's hard to uproot that to a prettier place, a more comfortable place.
Hopefully, whoever takes over this business will try to maintain the way that we have always run it.
The business has changed big time between the generations. My grandfather was a one-man show. Came in there, he sat in one booth downstairs by himself. He was a master watchmaker himself, and he used to do all the repairs in that one little booth. It was extremely hot. We had no air conditioning. He used to have a bucket with ice water, because in that corridor, especially when the trains were blowing all the hot air off, it would be over 100 degrees of where he would sit there. So about a decade ago, we opened up the shop upstairs here, and we started with 3 watchmakers, and then it became 5, and now we're at 8. If my grandfather Max would be able to see the volume of work we're doing today and the amount of repairs that come through the door, I don't think he would believe it. I think it would be something that, would probably bring a tear to his eye. I think he would be very proud.
As I was growing up, I never realized the importance of where we are in Grand Central and what we're doing. And knowing that Stephen has moved the business forward and is doing so much more than I ever did, makes me very proud.